What's up? Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Finster, Pinterest, SoundCloud, SoundClick, Instagram, Aquarius, and all points Tom Brady. Now, I'm going to play some of what Tom Brady said when he was first being investigated about the Deflate Gate. Let me see if I can fast forward to some of this.
Have any
All right, let me stop right there. For one, at the beginning of the interview, he said, I'm not going to go through the whole interview. He said I didn't deflate the balls in any way. Then he starts talking about his equipment manager. Now we found out that, and then he says he didn't know anything about it. Well, we found out that that's not true because Tom Brady was texting. He was texting the two guys who deflates the ball, and they don't particularly like him, but one of them was called the Deflator. And basically, one of them went into a bathroom that was a private bathroom. And he could have, there are other bathrooms around where he could have went where other people go into. But he went to a private bathroom with all the balls for about a minute plus. And then they said that was more than enough time to deflate all the balls. So Tom Brady's texting these two guys like during the evening, like he's at home texting them, so it's like it's on some real sneaky type, cheating type stuff. And Tom Brady, he has 4 Super Bowl rings. Like this dude is like the face of the NFL. Like he's this dude is so talented. He's got the best looking, most paid, supermodel wife. He's got a great kid. He looks great. I mean, this dude has it all, and he's cheating. And what's really something is Belichick. We all know that Belichick got in trouble for using cameras to look at other coaches' mouths. And Belichick came out during the Deflate Gate and he said, there's 80,000 people there. We can all see what the other team is saying. It's all on the board. Look at the, you look at the board. He said everybody is doing it. He said that we got caught doing it. We didn't even know it was illegal. Well, it's illegal. And so what's really something is Belichick, for once, had nothing to do with the Deflate Gate. He didn't even know. It was all Tom Brady's doing. Let's listen to more what Tom has to say.
They have a process that they go through. When I take those balls out, at that point, to me, they're perfect. I don't want anyone touching the balls after that. I don't want anyone rubbing them, putting any air in them, taking any air out. To me, those balls are perfect, and that's what I expect when I show up on the field.
He's saying, now he's saying that after they go through the process of picking the balls. So he's saying that they're perfect. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Of course, it's the PSI. It's how much air is in them. And it should be 13, I think. But what Tom does is he deflates the balls because it makes it easier to throw. Now, what's really crazy is there's a quarterback who was Tom Brady's like idol, and he came out talking about Tom does this, and this dude doesn't even play anymore, and he talks about, and he was like upset because he knew Tom was lying, and everybody made fun of this dude who isn't playing anymore. But it come to find out that he was right. Like this dude was in tears because he was like, he's my idol. Yeah, you got it. And then another dude was talking about, yeah, we deflate the balls. If we can get them like at 12, 11, they're a lot easier to handle. So they would have won that game anyway. They would have beat the Colts. They're just a better team. And that's all that's to it. But they didn't beat the Colts. They cremated the Colts. And if there's an advantage given to a quarterback, especially at the highest level, Tom Brady is not in the middle. He is a tier 1 quarterback, and there's like 5 of them. There's him. There's Drew Brees. Well, I don't even think Drew Brees is tier 1 anymore, but he's paid tier 1. So there's him, Drew Brees. There's dude from Green Bay. Forgot his name, but this dude is just great. He's tier 1. Somebody help me out with the name of the quarterback from Green Bay. And I can see his face too doing a discount double check. There's, I wanted to say the Giants quarterback, but he's not. Peyton Manning. There's the Manning brothers. I guess they're tier 1, and I guess that's it. So that's what. Yeah, there's the Manning brothers. There's dang, I can't forget his name. I can't remember his name. But anyway, I'm tired. Just got off work. So the guy from Green Bay, Tom Brady, and Drew Brees. So that's pretty much about it. And then Russell Wilson is coming up into that if they don't trade him, because they might trade him. Nonetheless, so getting back to Tom Brady, this dude is on some whole mastermind stuff, but he didn't really need to do that.
You know, that happened obviously on Sunday night.
This has raised a lot of uncomfortable conversations for people around this country who view you, 3-time Super Bowl champion, a 2-time MVP, as their idol. The question they're asking themselves is, what's up with our hero? So can you answer right now, is Tom Brady a cheater?
I don't believe so. I mean, I feel like I've always played within the rules. I would never do anything to break the rules. You know, I believe in fair play, and I respect the league, and, you know, everything that...
Is Tom Brady a cheater? I don't think so. I respect the rules, and then he goes into a diatribe about the league and how much he respects the league. But nonetheless, this isn't the first time he's been accused of cheating. This ain't the first time he's been accused of deflating the ball. This is just when it really mattered. See, people think this is a brand new thing, but Tom, it's not. His dudes that he has, the 2 dudes that do this, one being the Deflator, his nickname, they've been doing this. So all of the magic that, listen, Tom is still a great quarterback. Like, he's still probably the best quarterback in the league, even better than Peyton Manning. I'm going to go out on a limb and, yeah, I think he's better than Peyton Manning only because Peyton Manning, his injury, and Peyton Manning's pretty much done. Tom is what, 36? Peyton is 39. And Peyton just doesn't have it anymore. That's all there is to it. His decisions are just, the game is moving faster than Peyton. But nonetheless, Tom Brady is the #1 quarterback. And that's just that. Tom Brady could go to Atlanta right now and turn that team around. Just like when Peyton came to the Colts, he turned the whole team around. They went from 0, last place, to winning a Super Bowl. That's what a tier 1 quarterback can do. Point blank. That dude can go to the worst team there is, and they'll start building around him. Next thing you know, they'll be in the playoffs and the Super Bowl. That's just, it is what it is. So he doesn't need to cheat, but he cheats all the time. Listen to some more of this.
Trying to do the best they can to win every week. You know, I believe in fair play, and always believe in it for as long as I'm playing.
Did Coach know it all, Tom? Did Coach know about the process and all? And after he spoke earlier, everybody kind of said that he kind of threw you in front of the bus. Did you feel like he kind of just put you in front of it?
No, I think everyone's obviously trying to figure out what happened. I think that's the main thing over the last couple of days. It's trying to figure out what happened. Like I said, I was as surprised as anybody when I heard Monday morning what was happening. I think over the last few days, people have been trying to figure out, as the NFL is trying to figure out, process. And from when I saw the ball, which was 5 hours before halftime, what exactly happened.
Tom, do all NFL quarterbacks doctor balls, and do you feel you've done anything differently than anybody else in the league?
Great position to be prepared for the game.
Would you know the difference, Tom, from a quote-unquote underplayed ball to an overinflated ball, and the balls that you used in the first half? Did you notice a difference in the balls that were actually there for the second half? And would it make a difference?
I didn't. From the first half to the second half, I didn't think twice about it. I don't have to put one thought into the football at that point.
I don't put one thought into the football. You put every thought into the football. You whine if the football is not at a certain PSI. You put every single thought into the football, because if the ball isn't soft enough, listen, the whole advantage is if the ball is too hard to get a grip on, then your accuracy is thrown off. And your accuracy could just be thrown off a little, and especially in bad weather. Your accuracy can be thrown off just a little, and there goes the neighborhood. You take Tom out of the game, and who else is there? Everybody else is a rotating player. Every single person. And just to prove that, they got rid of number 79. Mr. The Patriot. Their defensive lineman. They got rid of him. Wolford. Vince Wolford. That just lets you know how the game is now. That lets you know what Belichick and Brady are. Like, they're not going to get rid of Brady. You're not going anywhere unless you got a good quarterback. They'll get rid of every single person around him. They got rid of Brown. Remember Brown helped win the Super Bowl against the Steelers? They got rid of him. They got rid of, they have Darrelle Revis. They'll get rid of him too. I'm surprised if he's even still there. Or he just might leave to go back to the Eagles. Or something like that. He'll go where the money is. Darrell goes where the money is. But nonetheless, there's no loyalty in these teams now. There's no pride in these teams. So that just lets you know Belichick will cut you right now and keep Brady. So it just lets you know how serious this is. I'm trying to figure where he admits to. I'm going to cut this short. Yeah, he says he likes a softer ball.
Yeah, I know. I remember, I obviously read that I said that. I like him at the way that I like him, which is at 12.5. I mean, to me, that's a perfect grip for
12.5.
So, I think that particular term, deflated or inflated, whatever norm you're using, you could probably use. I would never do anything outside of the rules of the play.
Well, that's a lie. Never knowingly played with a football that was under 12.5 pounds of pressure. No. That's a lie.
It's discipline and all that. That's not really my job. So obviously I'd like to know respect, with honesty, with integrity. Have a high moral standard. I've always really tried to exemplify that as an athlete. Support one another. You can be the best teammate that you can possibly be. 18, 24. This last particular game was 24. When I felt them, they were perfect. I mean, I wouldn't want anyone touching those. I would zip those things up and lock them away until I got out on the field and had the opportunity to play with them, and that's what I thought I was doing.
Tom, do you find it curious then that those balls
All right, so there's just more and more lies, and Tom Brady is a big fat liar. And let's just see what Goodell's going to do, because for once, Tom is on his own. Belichick, I mean, Tom's on his own. And he might be sat down for, 5-6 games, which is not going to hurt his pockets because the dude is super rich. Like, he's super duper rich. However, it just more or less just hurts the team. Like, do not expect him to go to the Super Bowl. Like, I would be surprised if they even got into the playoffs, because I know they're going to hurt. I know what Roger Goodell's going to do. He's going to find Tom Brady. That's not going to hurt him. What's going to hurt him is sitting him down, which is eventually going to hurt the team, which is going to hurt Belichick. But Belichick ain't going to be able to do nothing. He's going to sit him down. He's going to be like, you're going to have to sit down for about, I'm telling you, it's going to be about 6 games. It's going to be large. It's going to be a large. He might sit him down for a whole year. And I have no idea who the backup quarterback is, and most of you don't either. Nonetheless, that's what's going to happen. He might sit him down for a year and suspend him like $250,000. The $250,000 doesn't mean nothing. Giselle will laugh at that. His wife should be like, haha, whatever. But yeah, so that's what's going to happen. It's your boy Tone 202. And it's just a sad state of affairs that sports are in, because everybody's cheating. This is why I don't watch it too much. I'm out.